We talk a lot on this program about lawyers and how they have a hand in everything from climate change to consumer protection. Why? To make money, of course, but one group's fighting back, making sure this Thanksgiving is worry and lawsuit free. Justin Wilson from the Center for Consumer Freedom joins us now. Fine young man, opposed to the lawyers and their influence on our lives. Now, you've got a novel idea on what to do this Thanksgiving. I want to hear it for our viewers.
Well, it seems like the trial lawyers are trying to sue the stuffing out of just about every industry in this country. I mean, this year alone, we saw a woman sue because she found out that Crunch Berries in Captain Crunch cereal weren't actually fruit. We had another group try to sue Denny's, claiming there was salt in its food, you know, because, gosh, can you believe there's salt in it? And so we've created our Thanksgiving liability and indemnification agreement. It comes in triplicate, and it protects your host for Thanksgiving from anything you could ever imagine.
Okay, so this is something that you would ask guests at a Thanksgiving dinner to sign. It's kind of a waiver of liability, is that it?
Well, and you might want to send it to them overnight registered mail, so if they slip on the icy sidewalk coming up to the door, you're also covered for that.
Okay,
but, yeah, you send it to them, and
we've got a list of the things. We've got to put them on the screen about what you're indemnified against. First of all, is failure to provide nutritional content. Very good. Failure to warn of overeating and the dangers thereof. Got it. Failure to offer healthy alternatives. So that's it?
Well, you know, this is a satirical take on what is actually becoming a very serious problem in this country when it comes to the litigious nature of trial lawyers who've run out of money from the tobacco and asbestos industries and are increasingly turning their eyes to the food industry. So even in the current health care bill, there's a clause that will require every major restaurant to provide nutrition information. And you've got trial lawyers chomping at the bit to file lawsuits claiming, well, this had a few extra calories than you said on the menu. And they've already started filing those lawsuits. And it's frustrating.
It is. You're making a joke of this. You're saying, look, it's a satirical approach. Well, we got it. I remember maybe 15, 16 years ago interviewing the president of McDonald's and asking him if he thought that he was going to be liable for lawsuits about the content of the food, the way it fattened people up or was supposed to. And some of my fellow journalists just laughed me out of court. But it occurs to me, you know, I was right. And I think maybe you're right now.
And, you know, you were ahead of the curve then, and at this point, like I said, they've just run out of targets, and the food industry is seen as sort of the next big thing for trial lawyers. So we've got the public interest groups that create kind of legal terrorism. In fact, there's a group called the Center for Science in the Public Interest. These are the people that say fettuccine Alfredo is a heart attack on a plate. Yeah. They file what we call press release stunts lawsuits. They file a lawsuit, they put out a press release, and you know what happens? Those suits never go to trial.
You're right.
They drop them,
and yet we got to go, Justin. I'm sorry, but we take the point, and we wish you well this Thanksgiving. You have a happy and a liability-free Thanksgiving. Thanks so much, Justin.
And your guests can get the indemnification agreement at consumerfreedom.com.
We got it. Justin, thanks.
All right.
We continue to watch President Obama's approval ratings on a daily basis.